The Spiritus Way. How do we move towards zero waste events? At events where food and beverages are served, we will strive to minimize or eliminate organic waste sent to the landfill, plastic materials used and thrown in the trash, and total reduction of what is going into the landfill. What are the environmental benefits of zero waste? There will be less planet-warming methane from organic decomposition and less consumption of fossil fuels to make plastic. There is a biblical responsibility to steward the environment. Zero waste is nothing new. We already reduce, reuse, and recycle. We're adding two more: refuse and compost. What does it mean to refuse and reduce? We'll refuse to buy things that are single use, and in doing so, that will reduce what ends up in the landfill. You can reuse dishes, cups, and cutlery, or purchase compostable disposables. You can recycle paper, plastics, glass, and metal. The Monroe County website is a great resource to help you navigate the ever-changing acceptable recyclable items. Compost organic leftovers by either using a professional company or doing your own backyard composting. If you're asking why we need to compost, the answer is methane gas. When organic waste is sent to landfills and breaks down in the absence of oxygen, it releases huge amounts of methane gas into the atmosphere. When that same organic waste is composted and breaks down with oxygen and water, it turns into rich soil. How do we bring about change? We are used to convenient and easy habits, so what steps can we take to work towards a zero waste culture? Be aware of our present habits regarding the amount of waste that is accumulated at church events. Be open to new perspectives. Reframing. Rather than creating waste without much thought, shift the thinking to zero waste. Embrace challenges that will arise and the process of learning and improving. For example, New York State passed a ban on single-use plastic bags in 2020. There were great amounts of plastic bags in use, 23 billion plastic bags in 1 year, and the negative environmental impact of using these bags. Consumer behavior changed. They were now expected to bring their own bags when shopping, and that took some adjustment. Think about how to publicize the events as zero waste. Include plenty of signage and visible reminders. Explain to people ahead of time what zero waste implies. Mother Earth's website has step-by-step instructions. Waste collection stations will be utilized. People will be encouraged to go to these stations so that waste will be divided into recyclables, compost, and trash. Having volunteers who are trained with assisting people to separate waste in the proper bins will make a difference in the reduction of waste. A great resource is the Echo Park Recycling Center in Monroe County. Celebrate any positive outcomes by sharing the amount of recyclables, compost, and trash collected. Reflect also on what can be improved for next time and ask whether there was a real reduction in waste. We can all play a part and take responsibility for the earth. Mother Earth Ministry is not here to judge, but to assist with working towards our goal. Look to the future, but we have work to do now.